Hello again and welcome. Today I'm opening my first Fukubukoro or Japanese lucky bag from Yukiverse. Yukiverse sells Japanese homewares, clothing, accessories and stationery, which is what I'm hoping for most, if I'm perfectly honest. The lucky bag is a Japanese tradition around about the new year where shops put out these bags filled with surprise goodies. So with no travel on the horizon anytime soon, I thought it would be a fun thing to do when I saw that Yukiverse had these lucky bags on offer. I also bought a couple of other things, so that's that little parcel there, so I'm just putting that to one side. And here we go. So I've got no idea what's in there, so I'm pretty excited. I'm just hoping mostly for stationery, obviously. They sell some really beautiful Japanese stationeries, including Classic-y brand. I love this postcard that they included. I was actually in that park, Ueno Park in Tokyo in January of 2020, and I went to a nearby temple, and it was just beautiful, so it's quite fun to see that. So the first parcel, I'm taking my time, I'm savouring it. And there we go. So far so good. There are definitely two stationery items here, but I'm a bit intrigued by what's in this little box because it actually looks like ginger paste, and that's awesome but a little confusing. And then I realised it's actually a highlighter. And I love that you can often find Japanese stationery goods that are masquerading as other things. So this is a perfect example of that. So it's really quite fun. So if we have a look, yep, it's a little highlighter. It's very fun. And in fact, I'm so convinced it's a ginger tube, I keep trying to screw the lid on, and I don't know why, it just pushes on. And also in this first package is, I'm pretty sure this is a Classic-y washi tape, just with the red and white stripe. Very versatile, nice design, obviously a big roll as well, so I'm pretty excited about that. And next is this Maiko-han message card, which is really quite sweet. So as I do a lot of pen pal letters, I might be putting that aside for one of my pen pals. And right, so next package, and this one's quite heavy, and I love how everything's being wrapped. It's one of those sort of confusing wrapping things. It keeps going, and yes, more stationery. And this is a memo block with the theme of cook, and there are 4 different designs in here, but it's a lot of pages. I think it's like 120 pages, which is really a big memo block, and they're not sticky notes, which is great. So I'll be using these to add in little notes to my pen pals, or using to decorate pen pal letters. But yeah, I really like the Japanese illustrations on there. And this, I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm gonna go with kitchen cloth. That is like a tomato. So yeah, I'm gonna have a think about that. It's quite cute, isn't it? And then there's this beautiful greeting card. It's just a very simple design, a pencil sketch of a bird. I'm very happy. You know I love birds. And then I'm not quite sure what this is. It's still definitely some sort of stationery, so I'm still really happy about this. And I decided to open it. I've got to have a closer look. Just excuse me, I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. Okay. And in here, there are 3 envelopes in these beautiful autumnal colours. And inside each is a very nice piece of letter writing paper. Really nice quality. It'd be good for fountain pens. So once again, I couldn't be happier. This is definitely going to help my pen pal stash. And I'm looking at that brown one and with the blue writing paper, and I'm looking at that Maiko note card, and I'm thinking, I can see a theme starting here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So first 2 packages, yeah, very happy. So have you ever bought a lucky bag? If so, where from? And did you like it? Was it good? Okay, onto the third one. This is quite a big one, but it's quite light. I really don't like wrapping paper. I like to save it. I like to recycle it. So in here we have what looks to be some brown paper bags. And then I realise that they're wax paper bags. So yeah, this is definitely going to have me thinking about how I can use those. But I'm excited to try them. There's no way I'm going to be putting food in them. And next is this stationery pack. And it's quite intriguing. It's got, I think it's pictures of tofu containers. Tofu. And chopsticks. And yeah, so I'm quite intrigued about this. So I'm guessing, once again, it's a little trick. And I suspect this might be a pen, not chopsticks. So let's have a look. It's quite fun. It's got the like the paper package, and yeah, there's a lid. Yep. So it's a ballpoint pen. It's very cute. And then there's I think it's an A6 size notebook. It looks to be plain. So I'll put that aside in my stash. Might keep that one for a tea journal. And then a plastic pocket to put papers in. And lastly in this package is a pack of origami paper, which is it's a classic-y collaboration. So I'm pretty pleased with that as well. I really like the designs and the colours. And yeah, I love that giraffe too. I'll be cutting him out to use him for something as well. And that's it. So that was in my Fukubukoro. Fukubukoro. Lucky bag. Let's go with that. And here's my other package that I purchased. Because there was just a couple of things I couldn't resist. I'd had my eye on them for a while. And I thought, well, if I'm getting the lucky bag and get a couple of other things, and then I could qualify for free shipping. And free shipping is always a temptation, isn't it? It's like getting not only free shipping, but something else for free. So here I confuse myself because I don't know how I'm unwrapping this. Yes, I purchased 2 items. I purchased a memo block because, 120 pages in there, 4 different designs, and they're just so handy to have. They're lovely to write little notes on, and even as just reminders for yourself, it's nice to have nice things for those little day-to-day tasks. I love that bird design. And the other thing I purchased was a vintage paper pack, which is, what does it say? Collected miscellany from Japan. And I can see already there's an Astro Boy card in there. I'm so excited. I used to love watching Astro Boy. I'm probably giving away my age here, but yeah, it used to be on ABC. And one of the best cartoons ever. So very excited to see that. And there's this label in here. I can't read Japanese, even though I did 5 years of it at high school. There's very few things I can remember. I can remember aisukrimu ga suki desu, and watashi wa Louise, and arigato, and hai. Yeah. And I think I can count to 10. So yeah, that was 5 years worth of my life. So this pack is full of some beautifully textured papers. I think this might be a postcard here. It's obviously had a stamp on it at some point up the top there. And over the other side is a postmark. So yeah, I would love to know what it says, but it's still beautiful. And I think this might be a page from a prayer book. That's just a guess, but there looks like there's tiny images up the top of some priests. So I'm just going to guess that that's maybe from a prayer book. And this appears to be a cover of a book that's been taken apart. It has these very delicate papers, these flocked papers that are lining the inside, and these beautiful birds on the cover, and it's such a lovely texture. And then an assortment of, I think, like arts and crafts, like a crafts magazine in here. There's some diagrams or some instructional diagrams, and a whole lot of assorted pages with different size text and different Japanese fonts. Yeah, so just a really, really lovely collection. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that as well. And yeah, I wish you could feel the paper. The papers are just, oh, yeah, really soft, really cottony in the feeling. And how cute is this? I mean, this looks like a school child's page where they're practicing their katakana, hiragana. Yeah, it's really sweet. I really like it. And a little label, and it's got some gold. You can maybe see it there. Yeah, so a really nice collection all around. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing that with my pen pals and using it in some journal spreads and so forth. So yeah, so that was my first lucky bag, and my rest of my order from Yuki, and they're down in Tasmania. This is not sponsored at all. I just wanted to share it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.